let's do it then. Right, Coach Helen for You Fit Studio. Now, I'm talking empowerment, and that's a powerful term in itself. Loves me a bit of empowerment. Now, when's this scenario going to come in? Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, because I've not done this ages. Not ages, ages. I've not done this in ages. What I haven't done in ages is read out a definition. So let's find out what empowerment is as far as a clinical definition goes, right? The process, right? Process, let's start with that. We'll break that down in a minute. The process of becoming stronger. I don't know why I did that. The process of becoming stronger and more confident, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights. That sounds good, doesn't it? Let's just read that one again, because I love this. The process, right? Let's break that down. So process, it means there are stages. There's a process to it. The process of becoming stronger, right? And more confident, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights. Wow. Okay. Even I'm impressed by that, and I've actually wrote this down. Wow, that's good. That is literally exactly what I would probably say it is. So, people are like, what's this got to do with health and fitness? What's this got to do with losing weight? Or it has a hell of a lot. Like, if you're watching or listening to this live or on playback, or on the medium of podcast, of which we're on many, such as but not including Spotify and iTunes. Say that. Episode 214. So, what has it got to do with it? Quite a lot, actually. Quite a lot. Oh God, I could do this so many different ways. I will start by saying, or giving usually a background or a common background with a lot of our clients that start with us. And I'm going to make some sweeping statements. This is a sweeping statement disclaimer. I'm going to make a lot of statements based on my personal opinion, not the opinion of UFID Studio, the opinion of Coach Helen Gribble, right? And some of it, it's just a sweeping statement. I'm making some generalizations. Of course, some people don't fit the mold when they start as clients, and that is okay. Generally speaking, though, my experience of working with clients is that we tend to have a community of people who are different genders, different backgrounds, different cultures, different walks of life, different age groups, all the way from 15-year-olds we've had all the way up to the other end, right? I won't say a number just to be safe, but different ranges, different backgrounds. We do, however, have a proportion of clients who, again, disclaimer coming, are female, are of a age bracket of maybe, I would say, maybe late 30s, early 40s, perhaps. They generally have had children or had young children. They're generally very successful, potentially at work as well. And they've lost themselves either in becoming a wife or mother or in their role in work. So it's not just about having a family. It's almost like, now I'm not going to see only feminism, although I am a feminist. It's always like that whichever choice a female makes, let's not debate that one, because we might be all day, because people feel quite strongly about that. Whichever, or both, right? Whatever happens, the outcome, from my experience, personal opinion, is generally quite similar in that someone will get quite lost in that identity as homemaker, mother, wife, business person, okay, business owner. Everything goes into this one role, whatever that may be. And actually what happens, if we think about the definition, the entire opposite for that client will happen. So they don't feel as strong as they did in their 20s, either mentally or physically. They're definitely not as confident, right? There's a definite loss of confidence and a sense of a lack of control and a lack of being able to claim some rights in what they wish to do with their time, with their money, etc., to some degree, right? In different selections of that I've set up, right? But what happens is a particular group of clients, and again, I said I was making sweeping statements, I've just swept a statement right through, right? There's a loss of control and empowerment for that client while they've taken on the role of building the home, building the family. They can leave them feeling quite isolated actually and quite alone. And what happens is that a couple of things happen, right? A couple of things generally happen. I've seen this time again. And either, or one or two of these things, or both happen at the same time, which is always brilliant. They start to lose weight, which is fantastic. And the studio or the community starts to become their place, right? Or their community, their tribe, their people, right? Where they can talk about whatever they want, or post something in a group and there'll be no judgment, or, you know, send a message to somebody or catch up with somebody. It starts to give them a sense of self, right? The control of their life starts to become the control of their environment, right? Ability to go to a boot camp or come do a strength session, right? Or even set out time in their day to go and do a mat class. Or you start to pull back some of the control over their environment, some of the control over their time. It creates that sense of self again. So in that process, a client will become more empowered. The thing is, there is a process. Now, often, a lot of clients I've seen over time start to feel there's something wrong with asking for this back, as if it's very uncomfortable for a lot of clients to go through this, whatever their background, to go through that empowerment sometimes, because it is so alien to them. They might have been in this role or identity for, if not, usually years, sometimes decades, to be absolutely fair. Sometimes we have grandparents join, right? They've been doing this for decades. They've been in these roles for decades. They have so little time to themselves that they get to the place of someone like coming to us, and it's like, well, I need people that are for me, because I don't have anything for me. I don't have that confidence, right? I don't have the mental or physical strength to continue as I am. I want to get something, I want to claim something that's mine. And that's exactly what happens when we talk about empowerment and the process. If you come into the studio, you work with us as coaches, it's that level of empowerment. Actually, I have control over my body. I have control over my weight. What else do I have control over? Like I've talked about it before, that weight loss is only ever an opening door to something else when it comes to clients, and it comes to opportunities in life, and it comes to changes. Just gonna shut that. Nobody saw that happen. I think I got like a truckload of cement being delivered. However, that is what happens. It's only ever the opening to one thing, because what comes with it is empowerment, right? And when the empowerment starts and the process of empowerment starts to roll forward, that's when the magic really happens. Because it does, it is magical. As a coach, there is nothing more rewarding than seeing a client change. And now you may have to interpret my words there as a million different things, right? And most of you imagine, oh, it's because someone loses a lot of weight. No. I worked with clients for like 3 or 4 years where that was never their target. It was actually just to feel good about themselves. However that is, being empowered through wanting to talk to somebody about their business ideas, or wanting to talk about their confidence levels or relationships. Not that I'm the guru of anything to do with that. However, I'm here to listen, right? To support, to give somebody the empowerment back, or the sense of that control over the environment. So the thing is about empowerment, what it is, really coming back to the name of this live, what empowerment is, oh God, it's an amazing thing. That definition is great. Empowerment is a sense of mental mental stability, strength, resilience, the knowledge and confidence that somebody has the control over the environment, has a control over their rights to choose or not to choose to do something with their time, that their health and fitness is so important to them that they will choose that time and time again, not over something else, because it is so important. And because actually they function far better in every other walk of life if they are empowered to look after their own health, their own physicality, right? Their own time, in which they choose to put their time into themselves, either to be coached or to go online or to get the nutritional advice and actually do it and feel empowered by, actually, I can do this something consistently. I have got the support to do that. I have got the accountability, etc., to do that. It is a fantastic thing to see any client succeed in having a huge amount of empowerment simply through what they started as, well, I just like to lose a little bit of weight, and then roll forwards. And I'm sure some of you clients have been with us watching this for some time, and you know that, and I know that, and I know for me, right, being a client, and now look where I am now. In lockdown in Leicester, it's great. It's everything I wished for. However, to be empowered through the simple process of losing weight, to be able to control multiple other aspects of life with confidence, with the knowledge, right, to keep becoming stronger. That's the true fantastic thing about empowerment, that it is actually never ending. And I would want somebody to understand when I'm talking about empowerment, it's not a finite thing. That empowerment isn't finite, as in you get it and then it's good, right? You keep nurturing it, right, wherever that may be, right? You keep growing it. Empowerment for any person can be still nurtured and grown. It can develop into a million other things. The main thing is that it is obtainable for every single client. Every single client and person I've ever worked with has the ability to become truly empowered in their lives and make truly fantastic choices through that empowerment, right? All because came and said hi to us, right? Because he picked up the phone and said, Bav, hi, what are you about? You remember that? That one phone call? Hi, I don't even remember did I make a phone call? Can't remember. I think I did. I think I might have dropped an email. That's how bad I was. I was so unempowered that I couldn't even make a phone call. I dropped an email. Ish. Don't worry now, I am so super empowered, right? So that, in a nutshell, is empowerment. So let's recap. So I love the definition. I just want to keep saying it. The process, sorry, anything. It's a process working with us, becoming stronger and more confident, especially in controlling one's life and claiming because it's mine, claiming one's rights, whatever they may be, right? Because that's the point, right? It's there for the taking. When you just claim it and say, this is mine, this is what I want, this is what I can be, this is what I can do, this is what I can do if I've got the confidence to reach out and grab it, right? So what does this mean in weight loss and health? Oh, it means a hell of a lot. So much. Like the world's your oyster once you crack that one, right? So I did say there's, generally speaking, and I would say that I fit in this category of being unempowered, even though I don't have those I didn't go through those things, I have to say. So I will say that as well. But I was in the right age bracket, right? So late 30s to 40s, late 40s. Generally clients who have given a lot of time to something to nurture another side of their life, and in that time they've become less confident, less having a sense of controlling aspects of their life, less wanting to even claim. Can't even see that there's something there to claim to start with. That's always difficult. Can't even see it. So it's there to claim. Sometimes you can't see it. It's been that long. Starting to lose weight, right? Starting to lose weight is just the catalyst of empowerment. Because then what does it do? Like I said, it's especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights, right? That means new job, right? New business adventure, new relationships. God, they happen all the time. New relationships, whatever they may be, right? It's a case of, through understanding your body and what you can and can't do, and that you can lose weight, you can completely become empowered to do anything you want. And I love it. Hands down, if anyone asks me, the most satisfying part of my role ever is seeing a client become empowered, right? It's not that they lose 3 stone or 4 stone or stone or half stone. That stuff's brilliant. Don't get me wrong, I love that stuff too. I love it when they're fully empowered though, because I know that that is just the tip of the iceberg of whatever they can achieve in life now, because they can have whatever they want. That's the whole reason I do my job, probably. To support women who've probably been through a similar experience of mine, or differently, have lost their confidence, lost control of their environment, to gain back, right, that resilience, that confidence, that control, to claim what's theirs by right, whatever they want. And if I'm like, yeah, you want that? Like this. I'm the person with the spice opening. Yeah, that's it. That's the one you want right there. Right. Again, I'm back on Monday. Kate's like this. What's going on? Why? Yeah, no, I'm back on. It's alright. I'm doing 5 days next week, Kate. Promise. I'll be doing a Friday next week. I'm back on Monday, and this is a good one as well. It's is the grass greener? It was like this. No. What if it is? with The Grass is Greener. How do you know? Have you been to see it yet? I'm like this, the grass is greener. I won't. But in the meantime, have a fantastic weekend and a fantastic evening, and I'll catch you on Monday.